was started by a balloon landing on a power line causing an arc that created the fire. As of right now, there's been 87 homes or structures lost to that fire.
All new at 5, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp speaking out for the first time after touring the damage in Brantley County as the wildfire crisis intensifies tonight in South Georgia. Right now, the Highway 82 fire is the second largest wildfire in the United States, and it's one of the most devastating in state history, destroying homes, as you just heard, and forcing families to evacuate and leave everything behind. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Heather Crawford.
And I'm Jessica Clark. The map here shows the Brantley County wildfire that's burning near Highway 82. It is now more than 7,500 acres and just 15% contained.
A massive fire in this situation. This is a situation in Brantley County as crews are battling the Highway 82 fire. As you heard the governor say, it has now destroyed almost 90 homes.
We have live team coverage across the First Coast tracking the wildfires. In minutes, we have an update on the major fire along the Clay and Putnam County border. But first, Zach Wilcox was there for Governor Kemp's news conference and joins us live from Highway 82. So, Zach, this fire has hit an unfortunate milestone.
Yeah, Jessica, you mentioned it, 87 homes destroyed with this fire. And between this fire and the one in Clinch County, the governor mentions that it's the most homes that have been destroyed by a fire at one time in the state of Georgia. And you can see Brownstown Road right behind us here. They actually just moved that road closure sign. For a good chunk of the day, that road was closed. And we've had the constant smell of smoke all around here. You can see I'm wearing a mask now. It's been thick at times today, not as thick right now. The constant smell of smoke and the occasional sound of sirens right around this part of Highway 82. And we wanted to show you the drone that they just put up because the smoke is cleared a little bit, but there's still that wall of smoke back there. So they just launched that drone to get a look overhead. And they're not the only ones getting a look overhead. The governor himself was here. He flew over this fire and he gave an idea of what that experience was like today.
But the fire got so hot in the live oak trees, it just burned the whole canopy. And this individual was trying to protect that home, and the fire just surrounded him. Thankfully, he got out of there safe. But that's the kind of conditions that we're dealing with, and it's kind of conditions that these communities and these families that have lost their home are dealing with.
Governor Brian Kemp shared Friday a slew of agencies are working the Brantley County fire, ranging from the Georgia National Guard dumping tons of water from 6 helicopters, to FEMA setting up an incident management team, to even the Department of Agriculture helping with livestock relocation. The head of the Georgia Forestry Commission shared what investigators determined started the massive fire.
Kid's party balloon that's going to like that aluminum look to it, landed on the power line, caused a spark, and that's what caused this wildfire. So that has been determined.
Congressman Austin Scott will take his experience back to the nation's capital while they come up with the best approach for helping the area recover.
It's just hard to believe unless you see it with your own eyes. The pictures don't do it justice. Speaker Johnson sent Buddy Carter and I a text this morning just saying, hey, you know, praying for y'all, very much aware of what's going on, and we'll be there for you. And so that means a lot to us. It's a message that we can carry out there.
The First Lady of Georgia, Marty Kemp, had a message across her chest for those suffering.
And so I take pride in it to be able to come out here, and if I can't say anything, I just remind people that we do need to be praying for these families and keep these firefighters that are on the front lines and everybody that's trying to do this to continue to pray.
And the governor said while he was flying overhead, he told the First Lady of Georgia that they're going to have to get her a shirt that says "Pray for rain" next, because they're expecting this fire activity to keep up through the weekend with just how dry we are. In Brantley County, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.